Welcome back to the Charles Owen Experience.
Nice. Experience. Sick. Sound check. That was the Taylor with the flicky hand.
Combos there. What's up, bro?
Oh,
What's happening, guys? Shout out Combat Sports Hygiene, the ultimate hygiene spray available to purchase on the internet.
Or in live. And also, how's your progress coming along? Lots of gym progress? What's that come from?
Hold on. The spray helps with cuts. Look, that's gone now. All because that's
It is actually healing up pretty well.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Use Combat Sports Hygiene and it's miraculously healed.
They have actually seen the progression of this cut week to week, and it's getting much better. And bear in mind, I'm ripping the skin off every single day for jiu-jitsu.
Brilliant.
So if you can just zoom in, because I'm not fucking standing up. If you can just zoom in, you'll see.
Right. No struggle, no progress. There it is.
None taken. Seriously.
If you want sustainable gym clothing, so sustainable, deliciously edible as well.
Edible.
Use
Part
Progress
of the cloth
rash
is,
gear.
is edible.
Rash gear.
Rash guard.
Honestly, you see everyone wearing it. That's why you should wear it. Use our
clean.
code RuneScape for a discount, and you
Soon,
will get
guys.
a discount.
Soon I will be releasing what's it called? Rash guard. A hash guard.
Signature
A
series.
signature series when I get around to designing it properly.
That's never gonna happen.
No, it will happen. It's just like I'll need a day where I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's go. And I'll do all of it in one go. That's how it usually happens. But until then, you can purchase the stock products. They keep being made. They keep being refreshed. They're delicious to wear, to eat, anything. Let your child wrap it around his neck and
I don't know
jump
about
on the
that.
bed.
Don't know about that, man.
Whatever, man. It's completely harmless.
I don't know about that.
No.
But anyway, no struggle, no progress. As they say, use the code RuneScape for a heavily discounted wear. And shout out Les
heavy.
Press more involved. He's got good stuff on YouTube. Go check it out. All right. What's been happening? You've been training. You've been doing stuff.
I have a competition this weekend.
Yeah.
It's going to be excellent. We're going to do some jiu-jitsu. I'm going to get paid in money. And finally, the fans will be mildly entertained. It's on the women's event, so feminism.
Wow, that is good.
Good for me.
Yeah.
I am a feminist now. And I always was. And now finally, that's it really. Just 3 good things about that weekend.
Okay.
And the boys are coming.
Oh,
the Hippo's competing.
Yeah.
George Pierce is competing against Aria. Aria's competing. And
Owen Jones is competing.
OJ is competing. So it'll be nice to have all the fellas there. And
Big
Charles
Haz- Big
Negromonte
Haz-
will be
Big
there.
Haz is
Big
competing.
Haz is competing. Charles Negromonte's girlfriend is competing. So everyone will be there. It's
I won't be
basically,
there.
we should have just done it in the gym.
Right.
Again, with the pints and stuff. That would have been good.
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess they've got more seats or something.
Must do.
Fair enough. Must do. I think we had about 4 seats, right? 2 downstairs, 2 upstairs. So they've got a few more. But yeah, other
I
than
could
that,
see the logic there, yeah.
I let someone cut me over and over again today. I'm a bit smaller than I was, volume wise.
What's going on?
Haircut.
No, I'm
Fucking
disappointed.
good
in
haircut.
that. Really.
I can still do the Dr. Phil, but yeah, I think I'll
Someone
wait.
put in a comment. We want to see Owen with a Dr. Phil haircut. If that accumulates 3 likes, Owen will do it.
3.
Yep.
That's 2 from us and 1 from the writer.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right.
So there it is.
Well done, guys. Well
You
done
should
on
have done it,
commenting.
man. I would have liked it.
It would just be a waste of my. I paid 20 quid. I'm not wasting.
I would have
mine.
paid for the haircut. I would have paid tenfold.
What if I lose?
Yeah, it's well, go out and win, you idiot.
Yeah, but if you lose as Dr. Phil, it's just completely ridiculous.
Yeah, obviously. But you know,
It's
don't
like
lo-
people that
How
get
about just don't lose?
Yeah, all right. People that get special haircuts and then they don't win. It's just like, mate, you.
Right. Okay. Well, at some point you need to do a Dr. Phil. And
Yeah, I
flesh
agree.
it
Yeah,
out.
I think on a more maybe jovial, relaxed event, I will do a Dr.
I can
Phil.
understand.
Maybe not the main event. It is my no. It's not even my first main event. There you go. I'm just main eventing now, aren't I? Which is unfortunate because now it means I'm competing at like literally 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Literally.
At 9 p.m.
It'll be like 8 or 9 p.m. 9 p.m. is late though. Like we're finishing sparring at 9, but I'm still getting in some good rounds at 9 p.m. on the daily. So it's not going to be we'll train twice a day, don't I? Right. Morning and evening.
All right. So have you been ramping up into your competition series?
Well, actually, I've been lowering the volume and increasing the intensity. And to be fair, this week, I've just been taking it relatively easy. I don't want to get tired. I don't want to get ill. I don't want to get scratched, and I don't want to get my forearms burnt out. That's another thing. You need a bit of time for your forearms to come back, and then you get your retard squeeze back. I always feel best on a Monday. Honestly, I feel best Monday.
After how many days rest?
Monday morning, any amount, one.
1 day's rest.
Yeah, if I've had 1 day's rest, I'm pretty good. If I've had 2, then it's getting a bit excessive. And if I've had 3, then I guess I'm ill or something. That's delicious. What is that, walnut?
It's like a chicken bone.
Oh, a bone.
Foul. Anyway.
If you'll pardon the pun. Excellent. Good pun, right?
Yep.
Fuck, man. What a shame.
Should we just stay silent now? Guys, remember, like, subscribe YouTube.
Why would they do that now?
No, I know.
Oh,
this has to be a short podcast as well. But
it's got to be short, yeah.
To be fair,
We've got
people
half
did
hour.
enjoy the last podcast.
They like the shortness.
I've got to go at when it gets to 10-2, I've pretty much got to go.
All right, so
Did you get any questions? You didn't do what I fucking told you.
I did. I didn't remove all of them because one of them was also posted today, but I still have many questions. Enough questions for everyone to be full for a long time.
Really?
Well, we'll see. I haven't checked. Could have been just a dirty, filthy, disgusting lie. Oof, good questions. All right. I guess I don't need to screenshot them, do I? All right, chart. Los Banditos PJ. So PJ and Crispy are having wars because Crispy I guess Crispy's used to, if you drop something, like either nature swallows it or the help picks it up or something. It's just like, it's crazy. He just leaves stuff and it just gets cleaned up. Except when he comes to the gym, he loses his powers, and for some reason he just drops stuff on the floor, and it's just when he comes back, it'll still be there. It's fucking weird. Anyway, PJ started noticing that his powers don't work in the gym, and now PJ's like, damn, Christian, you gotta not leave your sweaty gear here, and you gotta not sit on the table when you're really wet.
We did not like him that.
And Crispy did not like that. And anyway, so Crispy started demoing how hard he could kick, and Crispy can kick really hard, man. So PJ versus Christian Osbeck. Who wins? PJ gets to wear stilts.
To be fair, PJ's undefeated in MMA, so I think PJ will win.
There you go.
Less about the personal jokes because our viewers won't understand what the fuck we're talking about.
Okay, PJ's really short. That's the joke. Okay, give up weed or puss? Obviously, it's got to be weed.
Obviously.
Would having no testicles give you a jiu-jitsu advantage? Well, obviously not, because then you'd have no test and you'd lose. If you could replace Char, who would it be with? Benjamin? In fact, guys, Ben has just started a podcast.
Yeah.
You boys getting on the TRT with James Smith. I'm going to wait a little bit until I actually have low test.
I got my test done recently, and it's fucking sky high.
It's sky high still?
Bro,
nice, man.
It's sky high. To the point, I emailed my doctor. This is real. I emailed my doctor, and one of my markers was up. Listen to this. You better be listening.
I can't listen.
And the doctor emailed me back. He goes, "Yeah, I recommend whatever dosage of supplements and steroids you're on, just lower that for a little bit, and then reevaluate, and then we can turn back up." And I said, "I'm not on steroids." And he goes, "Oh." And then basically at that time I wasn't sleeping too well, so this estrogen thing was too high.
Oh wow!
Because of stress and cortisol. Test was fucking high.
I can't say that, can I?
So yeah, there is.
We can cut this in.
All right, well, let's get that back in. We're back.
All right, we're back, guys. We were just telling a really disgusting, foul. Actually, no, it was a completely fine joke. You could have heard it.
But yeah, I would do. The thing with James Smith is he did, and he admits to it. He did a huge cycle when he was playing rugby, and he got ridiculously big, and that obviously fucked his endocrine system, and that's why he has that's why he got really low test at the age he is, because he fucked it when he was younger, shooting loads of gear. If you don't do that, you can remain high test and maintain healthy levels of testosterone, so you don't need to do TRT until you're 50, 60 years old. It's once you start fucking tampering with it, or if your lifestyle is not conducive to having good testosterone, that's when you could consider TRT. But
Start going a bit nuts, eh?
exactly, if you do all your blood work and your testosterone is at a healthy marker, why the fuck would you try and do? Because TRT is testosterone replacement therapy. Otherwise, if you just do it and you have healthy test, you're just shooting gear. You're just getting on the gear for no reason. Literally, that's it.
I mean, people don't care about the differentiation, do they?
But they need to understand, because they look, James Smith, he's on TRT, but he's just shooting gear now. His test was, again, I'm just repeating myself, but his test was super low because he blasted heaps of gear when he was younger.
Yeah.
And he admits to that. He knows
Now
that.
he's replacing, but
Exactly.
before it
he's
was
replacing
just
because his test doesn't, his
therapy.
endocrine system doesn't function as it once did. If you don't do that, you'll be fine. Oh, then you just need to live a conducive lifestyle to high test, which is, again, everyone fucking knows, 7 to 9 hours of great quality sleep, eat excellent food.
red light therapy.
Yeah, that's legit.
I'm fucking on it.
That's
honestly.
legit.
I mean, shout out Combat Sports Hygiene, but this is probably also from the red light therapy.
Probably, yeah.
Genuinely, I do it. I feel good.
Regeneration.
Rejuvenation.
Looking after your
got a
sleep
lot more
quality
hair.
is very good. I've got one of those 8 sleeps. You'd fucking love it, mate. Cools your mattress down in the evenings, and it gives you like little data. Tells you how much you snore, tells you your resting heart rate, all that kind of shit. It's good shit.
It's just, if I sleep alone, it's cool. If Margs is there, she's just a higher temperature.
Yeah.
You're ruining my homeostasis.
But that's what this mattress does, mate. It can cool one side, can cool. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, fine.
But
look,
we'll only end up punching each other again.
you
I
maintain
usually will.
test by having a very healthy lifestyle. Next question.
Liver King.
Oh my God, can we?
Yeah.
We should talk about fucking Liver
King and JRE.
He's
Liver King the
having
terrorist.
a complete meltdown right now.
Yeah. Another one.
This is
This is the comeback of the century. You thought it was over.
I'm here with my Polish friend. That was just the beginning.
Yeah.
He is so far gone, that guy now.
Even before then, though, right?
No, he is a different, to him smoking a cigarette with his Polish friend, he is a completely different level now.
Yeah, he lost his mind at some point whilst he got caught. Or probably just before he got caught, he knew he was about to get caught or something like that. And then he just, oh, mate. He's
gone crazy. It's wild to watch this fucking
It's almost
the
as
demise
wild
of
as the
Liver King.
Penn one, the BJ Penn one.
CTE. That's
Yeah.
so... Comment. This is the most CTE post I've ever seen. Yeah, but Liver King's consistent. He posts every day. So does BJ Penn, I think.
Still, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. I don't even actually ever search Liver King because honestly, the content almost bores me. But when I see him methed up, I just think it owes a watch. You know, he's fucked up his life so much for entertainment that I feel like I have to see it now.
I don't think he's even doing it for entertainment now. I think that's genuinely, he's just a fucking lunatic. He's completely lost in his mind.
Has he not got any close friends?
Good question. You think his friends would be like, if you were having a meltdown, I'd be like, dude, get off your phone. What would you do if I was having a complete meltdown like Liver King? What would you do?
Distance myself from you. Are you going to be in this week, Char? Yeah, me neither. Yeah, I would probably distance myself from you and talk about you behind your back and then make everyone hate you and then you just be alone and completely insane. Osman, you welcome though.
Respect to that, man.
And maybe I'd try and pawn off the responsibility of speaking to you to Stefan.
Yeah, Steph, see how it's done.
Stefan, just go in first and make sure Char's all right. And after 40 minutes of Stefan getting anally raped or something, then we'll walk in and stop
Do
it.
we have to cut that?
You could just beep it.
Yeah, we could beep
Yeah,
it.
we'll
Well,
beep
it's a
it.
bit too beat. We'll just leave it there. Fuck it.
That's fine. Yeah, it's all right.
It's fine.
Beeping. Just a less annoying beep. Yeah. Have we done that yet?
Yeah, come on. No,
have we changed the
slightly.
beep yet?
I think it's slightly changed. Yeah.
Okay, all right,
It's
cool.
softer.
Well, can't we just have like Liver King interjecting? Cigarette.
Do you want me to try and get him on the podcast?
Cigarette. That would be fucking
Reach
sweet.
out to him. Do a Zoom.
We could just buy some meat as well.
Are you going to America this year?
Probably not. Maybe though.
Really?
Maybe.
What?
I don't. Yeah.
Just for to CGI?
Yeah. Probably not.
Right. But you're going to go at a different time. Maybe.
Maybe to I like Miami. I would just go back to Miami if I was going to go again.
Why don't you come in August? Miami.
In August, I'm going to Greece for a large amount of time. I'm busy in August, mate. We're fucking busy, all right? But
When are you going? Okay, we'll plan a
Miami,
trip.
I would like to go in December, January.
I'll be in Australia.
That was very good weather.
All
right,
right,
fuck, man. We're back, guys. We had to cut more. So there are fewer mosquitoes in Miami than I expected, which is good. That is all I'd like to say on that point.
Next question.
Owen, do you ever not like BJJ and simply can't be asked anymore? Then I'll wrestle. Then I'll just stand up and wrestling.
Why have you been wrestling for so long?
Huh?
Because you've been wrestling for ages now.
Yeah, but now I do both. I'm not just wrestling. There was a period where I was just like, oh, fuck it. I'm not going to sit anymore. I'm not going to even do any jiu-jitsu. I'm just going to wrestle all the time. And obviously, when you wrestle people that don't wrestle, it's just kind of, it's like a bullshit session. You just go there, you're just fucking them up. There's no, so you have to wrestle, not skipping any rounds.
You just fuck up everyone all the time. Does it get boring?
No, because you have to I don't just collar tie them. That's what I'm saying. I did that. I went through my phase of just collar tying people. Now I give people all the grips. I let them attack, and then I'll try and figure each one out and, cascade the connections and so on.
Right, okay.
I'll start by giving them plenty of opportunity to attack, rather than if it was competition, I'd be very, shut down and try to have a very narrow game. Here, I let people surprise me, like Ratatouille. And, yeah, and when they surprise you, you get more out of it, even though you could just, all right, fuck, I'm just going to call it time. Sometimes it do be like that. Like, I'm sparring with Stefan, I'm getting a bit tired. I'm just going to call it time, fuck it. Okay, I'm just going to call it time now.
Do you genuinely get bored of just fucking subbing people over and over and over and over again?
Yeah, but I don't do that. No. I don't just force read people and sub them over and over again.
Yeah, you practice different stuff.
I always try new techniques, yeah. And if I've got nothing new to work on, then it's fucking boring, yeah. Then it's just like, what am I doing? Like, I'm not improved. I don't even feel like I'm doing my job, If you're just going there and just sparring and just fucking up white belts with the same old techniques and like, all right, you can have a bit of fun, you can understand, take the piss and stuff and let them win a bit, but essentially, if you do that all the time or many days in a row, you are just not doing your job.
So what are you doing to improve? What are you doing outside and then bringing on inside to get better?
Yeah, I'll just learn moves. Or e.g., I won't just smash people. I'll give them a million different options. I'll make my ecological game really variable so that there are more things that may surprise you. Whereas if we're just like, all right, let's start from saddle, me and you, this white belt, and we'll see how it goes. And we'll do that 1,000 times, and I'll win every single time exactly the same way. And they'll give me the same response every single time. Rather than I give people 50 options, even though they're shit at 49 of them, and then they just surprise you with the one they're good at. That's how you can get goodness out of a noob. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I try. And then, yeah, I'll watch stuff. I'll watch wrestling. That's what I watch a lot of at the moment. In terms of jiu-jitsu, I don't know who to watch anymore. I watch everyone, but in terms of new stuff or trying to completely change my game, it's pretty hard. I watch everyone, but yeah, some people are going to do shit that you can't do. Like, all right, you can watch Andrew Tackett, but
he can just do shit.
You're not Andrew Tackett, brother. You're not. You ain't got it. Like, I can watch Char, but I can never be Char.
Me.
Yeah, I've been working a lot on my reshots. I've been enjoying that. It's a good little
what's a reshot?
Down block to a reshot. So let's say he shoots, you have to react to the shot, or if he fakes, you have to react to the fake. You don't always have to if you know that you're safe from it, but if he fakes and there's any chance and you don't react, the next time he fakes, he'll just shoot. So you have to react to the fakes to some extent. And then if you're just constantly reacting to the fakes, you wear down your nervous system. So he's doing this and you're doing this doubly as fast. So instead of just letting him fake, he fakes, you react, he comes up, you shoot. You don't come up and then you go, I missed it and shoot. It's got to be, he fakes, but I keep my weight forward and my weight on my toes. So as soon as he's coming up, I can shoot. Rather than he shoots, I run away, he comes up, I'm coming up and too far away. So you basically, you're staying composed even when they're attacking you. You keep your grips and your weight forward, and then you shoot as they're coming up, and it's very hard for them to defend timing-wise.
You got to cook that timing, right?
That's a reshot. Yeah, it's more like, okay, I'm attacking, and then he starts to fake. I'm like, fucking hell, he just faked me out horrifically. Is he going to start faking me? Okay, he keeps faking. All right, cool. So now he's faking me. I'm going to wait for him to do a fake, and I'm still going to respond because I have to, but then as he comes up, I'm ready to shoot rather than just circling off. And that is how it's good practice. It's really good practice because it's recognizing techniques. that really is the difference between achieving them or not? When do you recognize the ability to hit the move?
Who do you like to watch to do that?
No one. I watch, as in, to do what?
Like
Reshots?
wrestling, yeah. Who do you like to watch the wrestling?
Yeah, I just watch clips of wrestlers.
Okay,
You
there
just
you
go on Instagram, I'll just go to Wrestling Athlete or one of these weird Russian ones, or follow this fella called Reese. He posts daily breakdowns. There's so much wrestling content you can watch.
Heaps.
There is an infinite number of moves that you can try. I'm learning moves all the time, even big things like, obviously, to people that actually wrestle, probably they'll be like, this is third grade wrestling. Like, yeah, all right, cunt. We didn't do wrestling here, So
Give me a break.
And also, people are talking about the collar tie video. They're like, yeah, well, we learned this in first grade wrestling.
Oh,
right?
yeah, we got a lot of comments on that.
Okay, yeah, but as in, obviously, they're not atting us, but they're just saying like, oh, this is so easy. But it's like, well, it's not that easy, because though you learn it in wrestling, you probably don't learn. It's a different game. The importance of the collar tie is way higher in jiu-jitsu, where you can take someone down and they stand up and fuck all happened, and you just wasted 50% of your gas tank. Meanwhile, he just stands up and starts collar tying you again. You take him down again. He just stands up again because you don't have good jiu-jitsu. You don't score from just taking them down and letting them stand up. The completion of the takedown is way different in jiu-jitsu. There are certain decisions you'd make pertaining to that. Like single leg, I would rather go to a body than an ankle. Because he hasn't got shoes, he can slip away. The body is very hard for him to slip away from. Anywhere you connect your hands around your partner's body, you could basically be at any angle, and if you have a body lock around them, you're probably going to throw them.
Yeah, because you're just way closer. Your center of mass is way closer to their
You
center
can
of
just
mass.
lift them up. That's it. Yeah. Obviously, if they're body locking you, if it's 50-50, that's like one scenario where, all right, fair enough. But if you have double underhooks and a body lock, usually you're in better stead. And that's it. So, yeah, I would watch a lot of MMA guys. They're very good for jiu-jitsu grappling.
Marab, he's good.
Yeah, Merab. All the Eastern, what's it called, Russians.
Islam.
Yeah, the Russians. And obviously the Americans have some nice escapes, actually. I like watching the Americans for stuff like Granby rolls or, they have nice moves. Right, let's carry on.
What do you think of Ilya Chaporia and Charles Oliveira? You watch
Won't Ilya bang him?
Yeah, he will.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, he looks like he's got insane hands. Are the Banditos team splitting? Not at all. So just to clarify, guys, all right, this is probably about Arma. Guys, I will be coaching at Arma once a month.
Me too.
That is the thing. I'm coaching there once a month, right? So I will be obviously mainly at Los Banditos still. I'm employed to teach at Arma. I will be the head coach, whatever that means, but I'm going to be teaching there once a month. Okay, so worry not, guys. The Banditos are staying together, even when we go to Arma.
Shout out Arma.
Yeah, shout out Arma. Karma.
Open soon. Guys, check out Arma's site if you want to get a membership there. They're doing the Founders membership. I believe it ends soon, the wait list.
Oh, yeah. What is it? 200 quid or something? I think Founders membership, 200 quid. It's like a spa, but you also get to do jiu-jitsu. So if you like expensive spas and coffee and, self-fellatio, then this is the place for you.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself to some self-fellatio.
Head over there to the self-fellatio Arma.
Yeah, they've got these little booths. It's like completely soundproof. You won't hear anything. All right.
Shout out to the female listeners.
I met one somewhere else. I can't remember where, but it was at a camp or something like that. I met a female listener.
What
you
she
have
said?
to go, yeah.
Come on.
She literally said she's a female listener. I was like, she introduced I'm a female listener. I was like, what the? Oh, I see. You're a shout out to the female listener whose name escapes me. The gym I go to neglects hygiene. It's the only BJJ close enough to me. Quit BJJ or risk it. Just wear long sleeves, spats, shorts all the time and wash all the time.
This is a perfect opportunity to
buy some combat sports hygiene. So as you start each round, just say, hold on one sec. I've just got to get my gum shield. You turn around, you get the combat sports hygiene, and you go, bah, 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 and you just spray your partner up and down as if it were pepper.
Wear spats too and shower directly after.
Yeah, and spatus and shower directly after. Don't shower too quickly before. Make sure your skin is moisturized and not too dry when you go to training. If your immune system is low, probably avoid it. I.e., if you're slightly ill, you're like, oh, it's all right. I probably only infect 1 or 2 people, then fuck off and stay home, yeah? Because you'll probably infect yourself as well. We've all been there, right? That's the thought process. All right. How to stay heavy on top and not getting off balance.
Oh, I'll fucking answer this.
Go on.
Yeah. Grip him.
Yeah.
Grip him hard.
Grip him hard, yeah?
Grip him hard. Grab him. Stand the toes.
Grab him.
Yeah? Grab him.
Just grab him really hard.
You answer the question. I'm pretty good at that, mate. I've got good top pressure, but go on.
Yeah. Here's my response. It's a fine line between pushing and pulling. So let's say you're staying heavy on top. You're balancing on a knife's edge here. Too much pressure, and they absorb it and redirect. Too little pressure, and they push you off and reset the frames. So the key is to be aware of what your part. Well, obviously, time in that position is going to help you react in time to the changing forces that you experience in terms of pushing and pulling. So what I'd recommend is when you start, take a more, a less aggressive approach where you're just trying to maintain position. And then as time goes on, or as your partner gets more tired, you can start to go for more aggressive approaches where you apply more body weight, which is higher chance of getting countered. But as your partner's more tired and as you're more used to their cycles, you can counter it easily, and you can punish the overextension that you get when you apply more pressure, and you can pass the guard where you otherwise might not, just because people are like, fuck this, he's just tiring me out.
Outstanding.
Outstanding. Night. Do you have to go at night, or can you wait?
Give us a couple more questions.
Okay, let me do one for you. Ringworm cures. Talk to me. This is for you, Char.
Dacacor. I've had ringworm twice. Just put Dacacor on it. It goes straight away. That's a prescription cream from a doctor. Dacacor. It literally just goes away in like 2 or 3 days.
These aren't really... Okay, thoughts on the UFC BJJ event. This is a good one we can both talk about. Why don't you start, mate? I haven't actually watched the last 2, but I watched the first 5 or 6. I'll be honest, guys, I skipped to the matches, and I'm pretty sure I know they're editing the matches, because sometimes it's just like, they'll cut it like 10 seconds later. I'm just like, why? Why? Just show us the 10 seconds. It could have been shit, but it's cool. You don't have to sugarcoat it.
I've only seen the highlights of Andrew Tackett just smoking at people.
Love that. Andrew, just keep fucking people up, because then it makes me feel less bad.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
He's fucking good. I genuinely think he's the best in the world.
I had the best performance against Andrew out of anyone for years, brother. Yeah. Everyone else just getting fucked. So keep it up, Andrew.
Him and Cade, yeah.
It looks really good, man. And,
I want to see a rematch here. I'd like to see a rematch Cade, him face Mika.
And Chen.
Joey Chen.
That's also a rematch.
Yeah, and it just be the rubber match. This will be because they're 1-on-1, no?
Maybe, yeah.
They're 1-on-1. Joey Chen's beaten him. He's been Joey Chen.
Yosef.
That'll be an excellent match. I want to see Chen, Mika, either Rotolo.
Yeah, I was happy with the Nolf match as well.
Yeah.
That went kind of how I expected.
Boom.
Yeah.
He's fucking quick on that.
I think.
Did you see Nolf's breakdown?
I think Nolf must have slipped. Because I used that since Crispy told me.
He said his hand slipped.
Yeah, his hand slipped. Okay, yeah. Because honestly, once you get it, it never slips. If it's on, they can't escape it. So when he hit it,
slipped.
Yeah, he obviously didn't get the pushback. He just went for it, and then his fingertips were on, but he didn't get his wrist over the top. So I think he slipped before, and then he went for it. That's kind of what it looked like. Or it just looked like it's his best move, so he didn't set it up enough. And then obviously Tackett's a dog, so he was willing to take a maximum headbutt to the floor just to give him time to escape his head.
His neck's fucked as well.
And that happened, but he would die doing it probably. That's another thing. Is like I wouldn't die for
these guys
5K jiu-jitsu event.
Well, these guys are winning at all costs.
Yeah.
That's why they win everything.
But I actually think that if there was like a 30% chance of actual death, he would do it.
Him and William, yeah.
He would be willing to do that to gain a position in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. Well, mate, they're so fucking good.
Just go to the
I know we're glazing the fuck out of him, but watching William in his 13-second match against Achilles, you see that?
Oh, yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
that was fucking wild.
Yeah,
those bros, they're so fucking good.
Yeah, that's what I realized. Obviously, when I fought William on Grapple Fest, the moment it was offered to me, I was like, fuck! Like, I'm not gonna.
This is gonna be tough.
I'm not gonna dog him in any way. If Yeah, you're not gonna dog them out. So you got to be a little
train with them,
sneaky
man.
spider. Yeah. I would like to go train with them. That would be nice. Yeah. They're both good lads as well.
Yeah.
Andrew's very funny.
I've got to go, man.
Right.
Look, sorry. I've got to go. We'll have a longer podcast next week, I promise. Bye. Look at our sponsors. They're all in the links below. This is probably your last chance to sign up to the Malaga Summer Camp.
Oh, yeah, fuck, I forgot that. All right, that's 17th to 21st of July. It's coming up, gentlemen. It really is.
Right,
I'm fucking serious.
I've got to go. Look at all the links below. That's how you can support the podcast. See you later,
Take
guys.
care. Take care.